I learned the truth, that the children were being commercially sexually exploited, number one. Number two, they were selling drugs. I thought I was having a message for the parents, not the children.
Okay.
Because there were children who were supposed to be under the care
of a parent. Be at home, at
or
school.
a community
Yeah.
to say, no, you cannot
Okay.
be on the street. So now who am I to judge a child or someone?
Yeah. From where you took them
Yes,
from.
yes.
Space. My life and journey is one of ups and downs. Life can be very challenging, but it's when we open up that we find our solace. Let's heal. Let's grow. Let's cry. And you know what? Laugh together. Welcome to Conversations with Phumzile. Your girl next door. Conversations with Phumzile, the girl next door. It is that time again when the girl next door is sitting with somebody important, somebody that we look out to, somebody that has wisdom, who has walked some path that as the girl next door, you can go ask, how did you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? How can I navigate my life? So, you know, when I say girl next door, it's that time where people that we can see, we can reach, we can touch, that we are able to just go to them and say, how are you doing what you're doing? I want to do what you're doing. So this is the platform for that. Also, this is a platform where you can come market your business. You can come market whatever that you are doing so that we can showcase you. We know that advertising can be expensive, but hey, what's better than having a conversation? Tell somebody who you are, how you're doing, and how do you do it so that we can buy from you. What I love with conversation is we buy from each other. So as soon as you see this episode, go buy. When you see this episode, go reach out to that person and say, hey, I saw you, girl. This is what you're doing. I saw you, boy. This is what you're doing. So today, I'm a bit not low, but we're having a beautiful moment with Mam Khanyi, also was introducer. Actually, you know, I don't do bios, ne? So I don't do bios because it takes away, you know, because I'm acculates. Sometimes I ask tools and then you don't listen. So we're going to just go deep, get to know who she is. But I think what she does with her heart, I think it's one of the people that inspires me. I met her once and then this is the second time and I've read about her and just to check, guys, Black people, Black women, African women are doing a lot out there. And sometimes, and I'm glad that we are celebrating 70 years of women who got up and went to watch. We've seen the Winnie Mandelas. We've seen women who do stuff, but criticize or they are not seen or they are not known. But this time, I'm glad that I have this honor and this honor to have Mam Khanyi sitting with me today, who's going to share a lot about her life and what she does. And I hope us as young women, instead of doing other things that don't make sense, let's do good. I'll tell you why. And then later on, I'll share you where this episode come from and who has sponsored it, who is Miss Good Deeds, but I'll tell you more about that. Mam Khanyi, I'm audible. How are you, Mama?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yes, kula makhaza. But they are getting better now.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yes. So last we went at Market Theatre to watch Winnie Mandela Cries of Winnie Mandela, which was such a beautiful thing to watch and painful as well.
Yes.
I think and painful. So we didn't get a chance to reflect, but I think it was a beautiful stuff and it called us to be here.
Yes.
But before we talk about the bigger things that are coming, the book launch that is coming, before we talk about the book, I always like when my guest tells people who they are, where they come from, where they grew up. Because sometimes, mase ungaga ukhulile and they look at you with all the accolades, but you've been a girl before, like us.
Yes.
So where does Mam Khanyi comes from?
I am from Northern Natal, but I grew up everywhere.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, because my mother is from Swaziland, so I grew up everywhere. I schooled in South Africa, I schooled in Swaziland.
Okay.
Especially for high school and college, we went to Swaziland.
Okay.
And so I started working. I worked for the municipality, long time ago. So many of you were not born. In Durban.
Okay.
Ended up working in Northern Natal. I got married after college. Really. I'm having 5 biological children.
Okay.
I'm a widow.
Okay.
We've brought up the 5 children.
Sure.
I thank God I'm here today.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
And you're still here.
I'm still here.
Sure. And then career-wise, Mama, what did Mama study, or what Mama
Yes,
wanted to
I
be?
did office administration.
Okay.
During our time, that's where we're doing shorthand,
Oh, yeah.
everything. From college, you'll come up knowing exactly what an office is.
Yes.
And what
able
it
to manage.
entails.
Yes. And manage the whole
Yeah.
office.
Yeah, administration, which is the heart of the company or organization.
Yes.
So that's what I did.
Okay.
And fortunately, growing up in a business environment from home,
Okay.
so business has been part of my life.
You're part of who
Yes.
you are.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're entrepreneur on the other side of
Oh,
life.
definitely, yes.
All through and through. But what I like more about you is not necessarily the business side of it, but it's the heart part of it. Let's talk about the work you do that you are passionate about. I know we have a home of girls, I'm going to just say home.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to put hope.
Yeah.
You're going to bring in the hope. But we wrote a book, I think we have it here, Healing from the Mother's Wound. There's so much about being a mother, and not a mother to only your biological kids, but a mother, a mother of others. So I'm going to say home of the
Yes.
girls.
Yes.
Then you can tell us more about your organization.
To be honest with you, I was not into charity.
Okay.
Growing up, I was just there working, enjoying supporting my biological family,
Yes.
and making sure that I have the type of life that I wanted to enjoy for me and the family. So, as I always say, I didn't put a CV forward to do what I'm doing now.
Sure.
And whosoever is controlling our lives, everybody has got a perfect plan for you. Yeah. So that's what happened to me.
Sure.
Because it took me one day to see the children on the street. When I saw the children, what attracted me were the ages of the children.
Sure.
And growing up in a space where you'll be in a family where almost the whole village will be knowing who you are. They'll be knowing your parents, which you are so-and-so's child. They'll be knowing your dad, your mom, and your relatives. Sure. So I thought life was just like that. So when I saw the children on the street, when I asked what they were doing there, I'm not asking the children.
Yeah.
I asked an adult to say what's happening there, because I thought maybe there was a holiday or something that I was not aware of. That's when the person told me. Then I thought I was having a message for the parents, not the children.
Okay.
Because there were children who were supposed to be under the care
of a parent.
Be
at home, at school.
Or a community.
Yeah.
To say, no, you cannot be on the street. So I approached the children, hoping to get maybe befriending the children so that they can tell me where home is.
Yeah.
And then I was not going to ask a child to say, why are you here?
Okay.
I wanted to ask a parent because I thought I was having a message for them.
Okay.
To say, no, guys, it cannot happen.
Yeah.
You cannot allow your child to be on the street.
And not know where your child
and
is
not
as
know,
parents.
especially girls.
Oof. Sure, Mom.
So then when I approached the children, I picked it up that there was something wrong before reaching the children. because one of them just shouted and said, if you're a social worker, don't dare come here. So I knew something was not right. Anyway, I'm not a social worker.
Yeah.
I'm just a concerned parent.
Parent. Yeah. I
and-
think back in the days, Mom, I think where families are or communities were built, there was that thing. Every child is your child. You don't have to know the child, but it's your child.
That's right.
Sure.
So I stood there. I even changed my first
Yeah,
approach.
Yeah.
When I got close to them, I just decided to say something so that maybe they can say, okay, that's a human being, or
Yeah.
maybe
Not a
she's
social
interested.
worker
No,
and
yeah.
not police.
Yes. I just looked at them and then I said, come, I want to tell you something special. They didn't come close to me.
Yes.
They just stood quiet wheresoever they were, but they listened. So that's when I said,
Okay.
you girls, you look so nice.
Beautiful.
You're so beautiful. There was a pause there. After the pause, then they said, thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom. The thank you, Mom, you could pick it up that it was just through respect.
Okay.
Otherwise, they're
Yeah.
not there. So I left. I went to the office.
Yeah. If I may ask, is it Durban or Joburg?
This is Joburg now.
This is Joburg.
Kona Abel and Lily.
Oh, okay.
I was staying at Berea Towers.
Okay. At the time.
You know, you remember Berea Towers
Yes.
was once beautiful. Yeah, and I had my office at Kona Kerkenmoy.
Okay.
So I went to the office, but I don't know what I did that day. Because as I was standing next to those children, they looked exactly like my own kids. There was no difference. So then now, I was busy comparing in my head that really, can someone sleep comfortably knowing that,
Seeing what you've seen.
yes, your child is not home. So that's how homophobe started.
Sure.
Because now I kept on coming closer to the children. And I learned the truth, that the children were being commercially sexually exploited, number one. Number two, they were selling drugs. And they were also taking drugs. So, you know, when you get into something that you don't know, you look what is in front of you first. I thought fighting with the pimps and the drug lords was going to stop the problem. Because that's where I started.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I took the children first to my space. Mind you, there was no business plan.
Yeah.
There was nothing planned. But what was in my heart was,
It's like,
I want to protect the
those
children.
kids. Yeah.
Why protect them? It's because it was after I learned that all four were from different provinces in South Africa. They were South African kids.
Yeah.
One thing common amongst them, they were all orphaned children. You remember during the HIV and AIDS,
Time. Oh, yeah.
so many children
Parents.
were orphaned.
Yes. Parents died.
Parents were dying.
Then it's like child-headed
And we
homes.
didn't have ARVs in South Africa. So that's, I understood the situation.
You know what I love, Mom, with what you were saying earlier, to say you didn't even have to ask the kids, why are you here?
No.
You had to understand to say, I see my child, she's there, let me get close and know them, so that, you know, because you can just think, Utandistrad, why are you here? And now you're like, four of them orphaned.
No, you can. In fact,
Sure.
yes, it's human nature to say, anyway, what do you
Yeah,
want
but-
here?
Yes.
Why are you here?
Yes.
But through God's grace, I managed to just go down because I really wanted to get the truth out of everything. And I told them that I can only help provided you tell me the truth. You see, being a human being, there's so many things that we say for the matter of saying.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was supposed to understand first what the problem was and promise to help. But I promised to help before. Because inside me, I was really burning. I just wanted the truth.
Couldn't sleep, yeah.
So when they told me that, I started doing what I will not advise anyone to do. Number one, I didn't understand pimps and drug lords.
Yes.
I didn't understand anything, but I thought I was going to fight with them.
Yeah. Like as a parent, it's like,
solve the
I'm
problem.
going to solve the problem.
Yeah,
And these people must not do this to kids.
When I went there, I discovered that, it was not like that.
It's a dangerous
Although
territory.
I approached them, I started screaming at them. It took me a few years doing something like that.
Sure.
Whenever we're catching a child, I will make sure that whosoever the perpetrator is,
I want to find them.
yeah, I wanted to find them. It wasn't an easy one because I ended up closing down my office. I didn't have time now for going to the office because I didn't take into consideration the issue of health.
Ooh.
When you see a child, it's so difficult to suspect.
Yeah.
For me, children are so beautiful,
Innocent
all of them.
and beautiful inside.
Innocent and beautiful. So now I was getting surprises every day because they were coming with issues, STIs, and a lot of things.
Mental health.
It was not even surprising me because I was just saying, this one will solve it. Sort it out. I'll take the child, we go to the clinic.
Oh, yeah.
When I get to the clinic, I address the staff first.
Yeah.
You're not asking her any questions. Just check what's there and do what you can.
Yeah.
That's all. It's not about talking at the moment. It's about
it's a different support.
Yes.
Yeah. So that they can gain the trust.
But yeah, I salute all those health institutions that I was visiting them today whenever I look at my journey.
Yeah.
Because I'll come there angry, making noise, but they will understand. They will just do things the right way.
Yeah.
And so, but after some few years, I think it was 2006,
Yeah.
when I started looking at better ways of doing what I was doing, not fighting with everyone.
Sure.
Because instead of building relationship, I was building enemies.
Yes.
I'll be coming and then someone will be saying, she's here. They will disappear.
Yes.
So now...
And understanding where that anger came from, because as a mother, it's like, I cannot have my child on the street looking like that.
And being angry with the world does not help anybody.
Oh. Sure, Mama.
So it became so much easier inside me now. Because when you are angry, you have this feeling.
Yeah.
But now I accepted my situation.
Okay.
Because the other anger was from my business.
Okay.
I still needed to do business. At the same time, I didn't want to leave what I was doing.
Because it's also now your livelihood. Your business is your livelihood and your kids' livelihood. But now there's these kids that need you now.
The mistake also that I did, I was just taking the children from the street, bringing to my apartment.
Your home, your personal home.
Yes. We ended up overcrowding. Well, the apartment there, that was a sectional title.
Sure.
I hardly knew my neighbors and everyone around. But yeah, we survived. I was taken to court many times.
Oh, Jenny, Mama.
Yeah, it was really, when taken to court, I'll still make so much noise there because I thought everyone was seeing what I'm seeing.
What you're seeing is like,
And
see it through my eyes.
people were hearing what I was hearing. And no, the music was in my ears. I was seeing the reality. I started talking about human trafficking in year 2000
Sure.
because from the first few girls that we were taking in,
Yeah.
we realized that there were syndicates taking orphaned children in the areas
And making money.
and making
That's
money.
where it starts. Before they even start working, it's
Yes.
somebody who
Yes.
knows that child doesn't have a parent. That family is looking like
And
this
who can know that is someone born there,
around you.
working there, or maybe raised up there, knowing the people you have.
Yes.
Because when you're listening to the stories from the children, it was like, okay, this is the same person. In this area, they called them this. In that other area, they called them that.
Okay.
And the way it was done when they arrived in Johannesburg, because on arrival, they were being groomed for what they were going to be doing.
Sure.
But
It's a serious structured syndicate business.
yes.
Yeah.
So now, if you can think from year 2000, today is 25 years.
Yes, 25 years. I know you're celebrating 25 years.
Yes, we're celebrating our 25 years.
Sure.
So I
It's
believe
been a journey.
education. Each and every child that I was taking in, I had to arrange education, had to try to reunite with relatives and friends, which was really a struggle. Because during that time, we will drive to that
different
area that the
provinces.
child is saying. We will call police stations and all other things. And because I'm saying because of ignorance, people were not willing to assist. It will take you a long time before you get the really truth
Yeah.
about that particular child.
Sure.
And some of the children were already sick,
Sure.
you know.
And not only talking physical sickness, it's also mental health.
Mental, and God was wonderful for me,
Yeah.
to us, because it was not my area.
Of expertise.
But yes, we'll come up with, and before I talk about that, counseling in Africa is something that has been there long time ago.
Yeah.
And our indigenous way of counseling works miracles. Because if you may think in your space, you know that when someone passes away, we go there.
Every
When
day.
we offer our condolences,
Every day.
we talk about us. Some of the widowed people will be there if your husband has passed on, sharing the stories, how they survived the trauma.
Giving hope.
Giving hope. That was the way of counseling we're doing.
Yo, Mama, you touched something so different that I don't think us now. I know, like when you say condolences, it just seems like it's a norm. It's something that we just do, and it is actually giving hope and counseling
And counseling.
and having people around you all the time until the end.
So, yes, this other part now, we take courses, we do everything for counseling. But I've learned also something. Go to the best counseling and monitoring. It's when you stay with the person,
The person.
not the 1 hour.
The 1 hour and go home and come back and review after 2
And
weeks.
with children, it's even worse.
Because they have more
if
vulnerable.
if you tell a child that tomorrow at 10, you come for your counseling slot, you know what she'll be doing? Preparing a lot of lies to tell you, to make you happy.
So that you can hear what they want you to hear, not
Yes.
the truth.
Not the truth.
But when you are right in there with them.
So I learned
Wow.
that the best way out is just to leave you, not to ask you anything.
But be with you.
Be with you. We keep talking about other things, and you'll correct me. And what was funny, it was about the names. Someone will be coming and saying, my name is Rose.
Yeah.
The Rose is the street name. Her street name. Her really name is Duduzile. So for you to get the Duduzile, it's when you stay with her.
With Rose first.
So you don't even ask, you start talking about family.
Yeah.
And not like concentrating on it, just a question here and there.
Slowly, like peeling the
And,
onion.
yes. And I don't know even where I got that idea. That if you are new, you are from a Sotho speaking family. When we talk now, and you start telling
Yeah.
your stories. Where did you do your grade 1? And what were the songs you singing? Or this thing. And so each one will be
placing.
teaching us a song from primary or from her family, which was a pride.
Okay.
From that, we'll pick up who you are.
Who you are.
Yes.
And things we take for granted.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I don't blame them because they didn't trust anybody. So for you to have the trust, you have to just ask questions about something.
Yeah.
In fact, if you're from rural areas, you even ask about the river.
Yeah, it's good.
Where it's good. And
Yes.
where you were fetching
And then
water.
you get closer.
And your neighbors singing. And your friend in primary. So then they'll be talking freely about things like that. Rather than if you ask
direct questions.
Personal questions. So
then
it helped.
Sure, Mama. With where we are 25 years later, because I think also naively, also on my side, you know, with your GPV, with your drug abuse and all that, I think we still don't speak human trafficking as if it's something that is real, that is happening. I think we still talk about it like, there's not a lot of that. It's always like the abuse, you know, domestic violence, you know, it's still there. And I feel that, sure, with what you do, I still feel that I think there has to be more because we don't talk, I don't know whether it's fear or we think it's not real. We just thinking it's young people are just in Josie now because everybody wants easy money and that's okay. But we don't think about actually, as you were saying, it starts from somebody's syndicate selling these kids, then they are groomed for something and it's not choice.
It is not choice. I can attest to that. It's not choice. I used to go to brothels, Hillbrow, Berea, downtown, to go and I was now taking out underage children. That's why I was making noise because I'll go
And you
there.
would go alone, Mama?
Nobody, I was going alone. In fact, I never thought of someone coming with, I would just say, I will handle you. Whosoever you are, I will handle you. As long as there's a child there, that child has to be safe.
Yeah. Sure.
So with things like that, we used to say maybe human trafficking will come as human trafficking. No. Human trafficking has got no color. It has got no age. And I cannot say you will see with these signs. No.
No.
Because if we want you, we'll never come to you a stranger. We befriend someone you trust. And that person will never know our reason of befriending her. So we talk about things that we know exactly that
You would easily let your cut down.
you'll be interested to say,
Yeah.
my friend can help with this.
Yes.
Where else it's not that that's what they want.
Sure.
They'll be looking for maybe they're also looking for someone close to you. But this thing will come to you through someone you trust who can relax.
Yes, and I see the other tech. I think last year, there has been a lot of voice notes coming around where they're talking about now it will be like they know you're looking for employment. You just finished matric, then they will use that, and you would because everybody wants to work, everybody wants to get on the other
We
side.
have rescued a lot of children from that because those people they put in address. When they put the advert, they put a wrong address. When they go to that address, they'll be told that there's this transport taking you to the
where you're supposed
next
to go.
venue where you're going to be. So then if you told me that you're going to this street, and so we go and look for you there, you'll never be there because you are somewhere now. And they're moving around until
you don't even know where you are.
you
and you
lose
are
track.
lost. You are lost on the system.
Yeah, you lose track.
Sure. 25 years later, Mama, how many girls have you rescued and how many, not even many, but what are the success stories of the work that you have done? I feel like this is not going to be enough. This conversation is not going to be enough, but I'm glad that you are able to like shine the light on the real, how it happens than when we just thinking as young girls, just loitering or running from home because they don't want to be told what to do and what, but we just think naively that, and I just hope the country out there with this conversation, you can probe more, ask questions and then let's see how can we go deeper into assisting our kids, those who are still safe, because then we know what's going on. But success stories, because 25 years later, how if we have to share the number of how many?
Yeah, the number is more than 17,000. I'll tell you in the 25 years. I'll tell you how. It's because now we even have outreach program from the beginning. Those were there near 2000 when we started. I enrolled so many children at New Nation School.
Sure. New Nation schools.
At New Nation School when we started. I worked with that school, with the school governing body and everyone. They accepted me because at that time, New Nation School didn't have a school uniform. We were saying when we take a child, as long as she's in a class, she will wear whatever she has at that time. And it really worked because the children wanted to be at school.
Yeah.
They wanted to be this thing. I believe in education. And at home, we're even doing knitting, which I discovered that, crocheting and knitting, it helps, it steadies your mind. Yes. And you concentrate on what you are doing. Mentally, it was helping
and
the children. And I could see if you are getting there or not. You'll be losing stitches. But you would be praising you. And you'll be competing with the others. So...
And that's how you also discovered some of the talents.
Yes. Wow. And even today, there is something that we don't know. A child needs support, food. Don't judge them. Support where you can. Safety guide where you can. Once you do that, you'll see the
won
true
the child.
colors.
Yeah.
At Home of Hope, children surprised me because I don't believe in opening my gate at 18. I'll take you up to varsity and up to college or skills. With that, when they're at school, they just excel. So now who am I to judge a child or someone?
Yeah. From where you took them from.
Yes, yes.
Sure.
So the outreach program works like this. I work with different schools where we do talks,
Okay.
where the children come out. And so we have the numbers that we support directly and indirectly. We have so many. And for me, it's not about numbers.
Yeah.
It is about the impact
Impact.
of the organization.
Sure.
And to an extent that if we help you, you get a job somewhere. I even tell you, come on, don't tell them that you know me. Why? Because they'll be stigmatizing the child.
Yeah.
It's not every child that is out there. Some is because of poverty from the families.
Yeah.
Another one is it can be gender-based violence from the family or from outside wheresoever.
So anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
And they can
to
be targeted.
anybody.
And they can be targeted as well.
And it can be being an orphan, not
Yeah.
this thing. You find yourself, people pushing you to some things.
Stigmatized.
So now, in the offices, even this time and age, a person, once you say, oh, this one is from Home of Hope. Oh, she's an orphan. Oh, careful, your boyfriend. Oh, she cannot be this smart. And so now it's better for her not to be judged and not to be this thing. And maybe she's HIV positive. Just tell me, who is not sick in this age and time?
Yes, sure.
They're all sick outside there, people. But they want to stigmatize one
Others,
person.
yeah.
Others, so...
Sure. So you emphasize that safety to say
safety for
find
your,
who you are, and wherever you go,
Yes.
you are Phumzile. You
That's
are
right.
not your circumstance.
And you have a home. The same person you're talking to has got a home.
Yeah.
You are not interested to know where her home is.
And how
So,
functional it is or
that's
not.
right. So,
Yes.
like now, social media, we still keep track of all our girls. Most of them
Okay.
have got their families, they've got their children. I salute them for allowing me into their lives and to have them as family.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you needed that. You need to fight with others. It was not going to be possible alone. So currently with Home of Hope for the Girls, the space that you have, is it now big enough? Where do you get help to do everything? Like, because I know in my family, the five of us, groceries already is, you're talking groceries, you're talking school, you're talking support. It's more than that. So where does Home of Hope for Girls get their help?
I'll just take you back a little bit.
Yeah.
I had money when I started. It got finished. I sold some of the things that I had to keep the ball rolling. It was very difficult. But in a very mysterious way, God provided. Because someone will come, volunteer to do something for us. We kept going. I cannot say that I'm smart. I've I cannot pinpoint. But
That you had like a business strategy, a funding.
Yes.
No.
Who believed in us to an extent in a very early stages of Home of Hope. So many people were just saying this is chaotic.
Sure.
And I was taking a whole number of children.
Sure.
And
Because you cannot even select to say, I'm going to take you and not you and all that. You had
some
to.
people were running away from me.
Oh,
Some of the people who knew me while I was in business, they thought I was mentally disturbed. They would just say, no, she's not okay. But we survived.
sure.
I salute the people who didn't look and think we sick
Yeah.
upstairs.
To say,
But
this is not going to
who
work.
came, who gave their time, who gave a lot. When I look back,
Sure.
I don't see myself. I see all the people. Even today,
Yeah.
it's just the people around me
Sure.
who have come up and assisted me.
Sure.
So when people look at me, they think I'm a genius.
You had a calling and wisdom and God and just
Yes, the people that are there, sometimes I'll get an advice even from the children, saying,
Let's
Mom,
do
no,
this.
let's not do this way.
Let's do this.
Let's do it this way. And also, they're very strong. The girls around me, very strong.
Sure.
When we do things, they do things like that.
Can I digress a bit, Mom?
Mm.
How important it is, when you're saying the girls will have advice to say do this, how important it is for us as mothers. I have a 22-year-old, I have a 14-year-old, and sometimes because I'm thinking I'm the mom, I know more. How important it is for us as mothers to let our guard down and try learn from our kids and be open to what they are saying, even if it means is parent me this way, not your way. But still, how important is that?
That's very, very important because you don't lose yourself there. With me, I liked when we sit down together and say, guys, this is what we're facing now. And how are we going to solve this one? And even if there's something that's not coming together, there's someone who doesn't cooperate and do this and that. When I put in a question to everyone, one would be saying, no, this one I'll take care of. Yes, I'll make sure that that's the right thing. And, it minimizes the burden from me. Oh, no, Mom, why can't we do this thing this way?
Yeah, and I'll run with it.
Yes. So it helps to listen to them. And then maybe you can put your input there, input. It comes.
And it will come together.
It comes together.
Sure.
Because as parents, we keep on saying we know.
My way or highway.
Social media, I even look at these gadgets we buy for the children. It's like we're selling them. Because number one, because you are very busy. I'm not blaming parents to do that. At work, there's demands. There's these things, there's these things. But if she's having this gadget,
there's another
she
parent.
loves,
Yeah.
at least she will give you a peace of mind. You'll be busy with you. Concentrate on your work.
Yeah. And the child now has another friend on that phone, has another this, or everything else, wisdom, guides, and everything they learn from the phone, not you as a parent.
Especially perpetrators are very smart. Don't take them for granted.
Yeah.
Very smart. They study you.
Yeah. With what we post out there. Yeah.
And they know you.
Yeah.
So.
Sure. So we just need to wake up as parents.
You need to be vigilant.
We just wake up, be vigilant, and not be naive. And even if your child is old enough, but you still need to have those guys talk about those things. Because I know with your Instagram, even me, old as I am, you get, because of the podcast, because they see you as if you are a celebrity or you are busy, you get this high. Can you come to Jamaica? So what more a child who doesn't have that wisdom to separate the two?
Problem. And also, talk to other people about something so that you can get their views.
As well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone's views, you look at it like it's just useless. But there is one thing you can pick up from there.
Yeah. So that's important as parents.
For me, there's no one who's useless in this life.
And there's no one who knows it all.
No. We need each other. And I always put this example of animals.
Yeah.
You know how they care for their little ones?
Yes. Ooh.
Animals
They will
make sure.
fight you to death.
Yes. So, but we take things for granted.
Yeah.
You say now she's old enough
Yeah.
to take care of herself.
Sure. I just realized later on in life that that's how my mom has been. And at first we used to fight so hard. And I didn't understand, why is she so protective? Why is she fighting for me? Why she would just fight and doesn't want anything. But now sitting here, it even makes more sense, that because we went to counseling and I got to understand the love and how she was like, I don't care. I'm the only girl. I don't care. Be it my family, you belong to me and me alone, which is important. Mamia, also, I know we are sharing the story and we're sharing a bit about Home of Hope for the girls.
Yes.
But here in South Africa, if it was not for Didi, a friend, who then opened up and say, hey, this is what I'm working on, and I would need help with other people like you who uses spaces and platform, because there's help that is still needed, not only financial, but a whole lot more. But you are honored somewhere else outside of South Africa.
Yes. Yeah.
Please share, because you know why it's important for us, so that as South Africans, we can just see that sometimes we take each other for granted, and somebody outside the country can see the work that you do, the goodness that you do, and honor you from that side. But when you come back, we look at it like, we also don't even see it, but just so people know that you are honored for this work that you're doing, and who honored you.
In fact, first of all, when I started getting awards, I'll just say anyway. But then I said, this is God's way of showing me that I need to continue.
Oh, yes.
I need to go forward.
And what you're doing is important.
And some of these awards, they were coming on days when things were so tough. You couldn't even have transport for a taxi to where you're supposed to go and be honored. You try to just arrange and do everything, with that heavy heart.
Yes.
But it will happen.
Sure.
Early in the 2008, I got an award from Rotary Club. It was Rosebank and Randburg. Wow. Now, when I looked at those people, there was this question inside me, how do they know about this? Yes. How do they know how difficult the situation is?
Yeah.
Then I learned that no, it's not about them honoring me. It's about God showing me that you still have to move forward.
I see you.
Yes.
I see you.
2010, Shoprite Checkers Woman of the Year. Youth movers. I salute all the ladies who were there. And I was just looking at them. This is a better than me. If you can look at those pictures, even what I was wearing there, you can tell a story. But when it was announced that I won that, it humbled me to pieces.
Amazing.
Because with my mind, I was busy planting.
Hey,
and I was just telling myself that
there's a lot of work I need to do.
Yeah. And even with the judges, when they asked me, I said, please stop. Can I tell you about what I do?
Yeah.
And why I do it?
Yes.
Instead of questions.
Yes.
So I took them through what I was doing and all this thing. You know, when you are saying, let me just finish and go. But I was so humbled to get that prize.
Wow.
So after that, I started noticing that
Okay.
it's not just, it is something, and I have to take it serious.
Yeah.
Up to 2022, where I got the Global Citizen Award. Also that one,
Sure.
it really humbled me to think and see. This was, and we were from COVID. You remember?
Sure, from that, yeah.
It was
Hard
very-
times.
Yes.
Hmm.
And you get angry with other people. Oh, so and so, that is so and so's work. That's so and so's work. Why can't they do it?
Yeah.
They leave everything to us. But no,
Yeah.
do it because it's in front of
It's in front of you. Sure.
So
I love that. Do it because it's in front of you. And I think part of why we are here today, you even ended up writing a book because it's about that now to say it doesn't become, yes, it could be something that, you know what, we have government, we have everybody, we have, like you're talking about social workers, we have municipality that can clean the street. There's so many people who it could be their work to do and it's not their work. It became something that came from you and the love that was just within your heart and mind, and you did it, and it became it can never be anybody. It's this particular one that you do. So tell us about, when did you get to the book part? Why was it important?
In fact, the book part, someone suggested in 2003,
Yes.
said, why don't you write a book about what you're doing? I just looked at her and said, really?
What do you
Write a
mean?
book.
What do you mean?
Whose life is this? Because this is the children's lives.
Yeah.
It's the beneficiaries' lives. What part
And you're
am I
trying to
doing?
keep them so safe.
That's, yeah. So I think building up, people were talking about this thing. So now I said, if I can write, it has to be a book about advising other people
Yeah.
about what they need to do, what they can do.
Yeah.
Because each and every person is aware of what needs.
What is to be done? Yeah.
And so I came up with this book. Now in the book, I just said to the girls, you know what, because I teach poetry and I also write poems in my
Okay.
time to talk to myself, because poetry is like music. You talk to yourself most of the time when you are there. So just write something, tell a story,
Yeah.
but in a poetic way about yourself. So they wrote the poems. I love them. And I've got so many poems, it was very difficult
To
to choose. Where you can come out with a very big poetry book as homophobe. But I just picked up a few that I put in the book. So that some people
covers.
It tells you a bit about what we do. Yeah.
And the title, Love for No Reason. How did it go?
You know, the title, when we're talking about the title, you know, when you are thinking it with your mind, I started writing titles down, what would be. And then all of them I was just scratching again. It took me some few months to come up with the title.
That will then encompass, like, what is this work?
And what is this? So it took me a time where I was just with myself, not doing it, where I revised what I'm doing. What is it that I'm doing? What I discovered is that each and every beneficiary that comes my way, I find myself so much in love with each one of them.
Yeah.
They're so special, having special characters, different characters. And then I ask myself a question.
Why do
Can you go all the way for a person you don't love? No. It's a lie. I do everything for them. You touch one, you'll see me. Sometimes even when they are the ones who are on the wrong, never go there and say, hey, why? I just leave and just say, leave my child away alone. And once we are together, I said, but I know you did that.
Yeah.
And she say, yes, Mom, I did it. So stop it. Never do it again. So that's our life. So I came out. I don't have a reason.
It's just love.
It's just love.
Sure.
That's all.
Sure. Love for no reason.
Mm.
Sure. And the copy is here.
Yes.
And you are launching soon.
We're launching on the 8th
of August.
of August.
This year, 2026.
2026.
And it's so significant. And I'm glad that it's around that time because as a woman, as a mother, I think, yes, sometimes there are these debates that we don't give fathers and all the time and all that. But I think mothers have a way of doing beyond just what you can see with an eye. It's always inside the heart. You cannot even explain it. You cannot even explain the love as, you know, as a woman. And we are so proud of you. And thank you so much. So with this launch, we are here today and hopefully this will go out as soon before the 8th. Yeah. What do we want? What is your wish, you know, and how much is the copy so that we are able to, because I think it will also work as fundraising because if you sell a whole lot of copies, definitely it can make a difference.
It will definitely make a difference.
Yeah.
A copy is $2.95.
$2.95, okay.
Yes. And that is a donation because it goes straight to our organization. Why am I doing this? I still have a vision for Home of Hope, that we build decent space in our own space where we can have playgrounds, library, clinic within, and who knows, maybe have a primary school.
Oh, yes.
Have a skill center.
Sure.
I'm still dreaming about the situation. Not just for the children out there, but for everybody that would be needing the time of space.
Yeah, because what we're fighting is bigger than yourself.
Yes.
Easy money is like, I know now we're doing the match and match, you know, taking people back home and all that, but I know some syndicates, you can never get them out. You can never uproot them out. If you get this one, somebody else, there's a new one groomed to do it. So there will be somebody needing the space and needing your love.
Do you know a color of a syndicate? You don't know. Yes. You don't know who is doing what. And just
You're
be
fighting
there
a faceless
and do
person.
the right thing.
Yeah.
Just be there and do the right thing.
Sure.
We are at a space where we need God's direction.
More than anything.
More than anything else.
And to touch everybody's heart to say, how can I be a difference maker? How can I make a difference there with, Because I know sometimes we talk about corporate funding, grants and all that. I think all those things are there. But it takes so much time as well to knock on so many doors. It would be nice when people know and see and hear. They must take that initiative.
Yes.
Because you've 25 years. It's here, it's there.
And as we're talking about women, we are saying women, but I've learned that there are guys who stand up and defend children.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be where I am if some of them
were not
didn't risk their own lives.
Sure.
To get us somewhere.
Sure.
We have situations where we don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And we have to mention that.
Yeah.
There are uncles,
And
there,
fathers.
brothers and fathers
Sure.
who are really fathers,
Out
who are really uncles to the children.
Sure.
And we have to also thank them.
To honor them and thank them.
To honor them for
Yeah.
that. To honor them for that.
And for real, there are men out there who are doing the most. Yes. Supporting women. You know, yes, it can feel like, we are on our own, but they are.
Yes, they
and
are.
Thank you for mentioning that.
Yes.
Sure. So before we close, I just want to read something like this episode. You know, there's people like Budidi. So, and we're looking for more, you know, so that people know at. So guys, this episode today is sponsored and is brought to you by Miss Good Deeds. I'm going to read so that you get to know who is Didi and what does she do, because we're looking for more people like her. We're looking for more agencies like that so that resources can at least circulate.
Yes.
So Miss Good Deeds is a consulting agency dedicated to advancing social impact through building capabilities and supporting grassroots initiatives in hard-to-reach areas. I think that's what I like, because, you know, I said to Didi, I don't even want to memorize it and say this is what they do, because sometimes we miss that information because there are hard places to reach, and that's where we need to go. And I think that's where you went as well. This organization is built on core belief in doing good while strengthening domestic resources capabilities, governance system, and financial management. And what's important with this is agencies like this, at least they are somewhere and they can be the ones sitting, writing proposals, reaching out to other people while you just do what you need to do, where God has given to you. Just to love for no reason, because you can't be loving for no reason and chasing money and chasing people. Sure. In closing, Mama, if there's anything in your heart of hearts, you know, South Africa is here. Yes, the platform has grown. We have like over thousands of views. People are watching this podcast, and I think that's why I am comfortable to say it will reach the right people, and it will reach young girls out there. It will reach mothers out there, because as a mother, I come across as that parent. So this is a parenting episode. And also as a mother, you have other kids out there, not only the ones that you gave birth to.
Yes.
Not only South African parents, but African parents or in the world. This is your camera. What's in your heart to just say, if there's one thing, but if they didn't hear anything with this episode or what you said, the story that you said, if there's one thing you want them to take away from this episode, over to you.
In fact, thank you so much for that opportunity. There's one thing that I think I have discovered in my long journey. Give yourself time with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. I've discovered that we lie so much to ourselves. Keep on telling, I'm better than so-and-so. I'm better than so-and-so. You are a liar. Ask the reason why you're here. Why were you born by this family? Why have you gone through all the things that you have seen? Good or bad? Ask yourself a question. I think in that space, when you are alone, you'll never lie to yourself. You'll discover that there is someone who is controlling your life, who knows your date of birth and your date of departure. Because we don't know that. I wish someone could tell me that I know my date of going. Stop lying to yourself. Even if you are sick, you're not thinking, I'll never make it now. You ask yourself a question, is this all? Is this all I was supposed to do that now I'm going? Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much, Mam Khanyi. I'm looking forward to more conversations, because I think it would be nice to also have those fathers, those uncles, to come here, and people who can actually go out with us to go fight.
Yes.
And other direction to say, where can, even if we don't see color where human traffickers and the syndicates and all that, we can now go back and have a session whereby we say, okay, guys, these are the tips. This is what they do. This is, because I think that needs its own time where it's like really now every parent must know. And maybe just last for me to add, in terms of the tools, our kids, when you say, hey, there's this family app so that I can see where you are and tracking, and then they start thinking, I phone tracker. And those are the other tools that are important that I think when we need to add and advise parents to say, it's okay, as long as, and I love how you say you do things, don't judge and don't be hard on the child. You need to let them know, let them feel safe. But when you're putting this system, is for safety. It's not because I don't trust you. If we can do a lot more of those. Sure, we're looking forward to the launch. This is Conversations with the Phumzile, the girl next door. So remember to like, subscribe. Please share, so that somebody can learn from this, somebody can get help. And again, if you have help, you can reach out to Mam Khanyi. It's Home of Hope for the Girls. Do we have a website? Not yet.
Yeah, yes, we do have a website. I think you will add it.
You will add it.
Yes.
So all the details, Mam Khanyi's
and
details.
email address. We'll add it there.
You will have it. I think this is how we do it. On the screen below, here are the details. We'll add them all. So reach out and just, do something different. Do something just for no reason. Just love for no reason. Thank you so much, Mam Khanyi.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.